So we got the family over helping out on housing projects here. We've been skim coating the cement blocks with concrete and smoothing out the walls in this house here. And now we're putting in an indoor bathroom, which is a great thing. Got some cement block to make a wall and put a door in. And the septic tanks have been delivered. And the young men over here are getting ready to put in the first section of the septic tank. And the old man here is just videotaping because the old man don't need to break his neck and get hurt. So we're letting these young men here, which are not really young men, they're older men, but they're younger than me. So we're letting them go ahead and do the job of dropping the septic tanks in. And they seem to got the situation under control, and that's great. Probably a two-man job. Oh, look at that beautiful first section in. So we got that done. They already put in all the plumbing work, and they're full of water. We've had a lot of rain here. It is the rainy season, so we got a lot of water. So the way they do this here is with these septic tanks is the bottom's empty and it just drains into the soil to the bottom. I don't know, I guess that works out all right for them, but I put in my own drain field in my old septic tank. Didn't seem to be draining too good. So yeah, this is my lovely wife's two brothers. The one down in the hole is the brother who works the farm, and the one up at the top of the hole is the policeman. And I guess this is what policemen do on their day off. They help their brothers. So yeah, that's the deal, man. Putting in an indoor septic tank, which is a great thing. And they got the situation under control. Let's get out of the way and let them go ahead and get the septic tank. Well, now I know how these septic tank works. They got no bottom, and the water that fills up in them drains down. But during the rainy season, I would think they have somewhat of a draining problem. I did. So there you go, man. It's a cool thing, man. They had to. The shower and the old outdoor bathroom is about, I don't know, 50 or so feet away from the house. In fact, it's closer to our house than this house. So now they won't have to go down there anymore. They'll have an indoor bathroom. And skin said the outside of this wall here was already skin coated with concrete some time ago and painted, which is great. But the interior of the house and the other side of the outdoor houses, punching a hole to put in the plumbing, I guess. I would have put it up a little higher. But what do I know? But yeah, I popped a hole in my septic tank and put a 2-inch pipe, and then the 2-inch pipe came out. I put in the 2-inch pipe just below the intake. Just below the intake, I put in a 2-inch pipe coming out into the drain field, 2-inch pipe going into a 4-inch, and ran that about 10 or 15 feet, gradually going deeper and deeper, and then put in about a 4x8 pit. And anyway, the full length of the pipes, I've got it all on another video, a lot of it anyway, but it's working just fine now. Now we got no backup of water or anything into the house. We never had any, just the liquid was backing up, not the fecal matter. So yeah, man, this is what we're doing today here in Thailand. Putting in a septic tank and putting in an indoor bathroom. And we finished skim coating the interior walls and the rest of the exterior walls, and we're ready for paint. And we've been laying some tile floor in one of the rooms. One of the rooms is already done, so we got one room left plus the bathrooms. So it's a little easier than I thought. It looked like it was going to be a really hard job, but yeah, these two gentlemen are handling it pretty good. Let's see how they get that rope out now once this one sets. Let's pull the rope out before it falls, maybe. I don't know. But, they've all done this stuff before, man. They're all experts. I was born and raised here in Thailand, and this is the way it's done, man. Everybody does their own stuff, man. It's a cool thing, and they getting it done. As a matter of fact, we are gonna hire this brother down in the hole, and his wife is such good workers. We're gonna hire them to work for us when we need help. They volunteered, so it's a great thing. And they got brothers' help. So we got another brother who's in the military. He's gonna help the brother down in the hole put an awning on the outside of our house. We got half an awning. We're gonna tear down the half awning and extend the awning on the outside. Well, actually, it's an outdoor kitchen. We're going to double the size of the outdoor kitchen with our old awning, and we're going to put a new awning in. So that's the plan with that. So we'll leave these guys do what they're doing, and we'll go give you a tour of the what's going on the inside of the house. Here comes Mama. Oh, she's going in the mud. Oh, she got her boots on. They got their boots. Oh, shit.
Careful. Be careful.
Okay, so we squished something there. There's a new dog. I guess that's your policeman. That's their dog. Yeah, the policeman's dog. So here we go. We skim coated the walls in this room. This room already had tile floors. The youngest son tiled these floors for his father. His father used to live here before he passed away. We tiled the floor for him. Oh yeah, and the tiles, they got tiles out here. I didn't really realize. Oh no, this is carpet. Looks just like the tiles. Okay, so anyway, here goes the bathroom. We're gonna build a wall from this door going into the bedroom across to the other side. Gonna eliminate that window, and there's gonna be a shower and a sink and a toilet right here inside the house. So that's a cool thing. I'm all excited about that. Very happy. And it's gonna really be nice. And you can see this wall here hasn't been skim coated. So the bathroom walls still haven't been skim coated, but the outside the wall, they skim coated this wall here. And they still got some walls here to do, but most of it's done. So they got to skim coat the bathroom. And that's it actually, everything else is skim coated. They skim coated this room here, yep. And they put up a divider here. And we skim coated both walls on each side. And we're in the process of finishing up the tile floors. So we got these tiles done here, and we reordered. We have to deliver, they had ran out, so we have to reorder some from Bangkok. We have to pay the transfer fee, but we're waiting on the additional tiles to finish this room, and this project will be done. Got to get this project done before the rainy season ends, but as soon as the rainy season's over, which is in about a month or so, we'll be they'll have to be working the farm. It'll be harvesting time and a lot of work on the farm after the rainy season's over. So a younger brother who has a bridal shop and does, well, it's not just a bridal shop. They do a lot. They have photography. They do bridal. They design and put together their own costumes, outfits, or traditional Asian dress. And they have a big thing coming up here in the village. And all this bamboo is to build a stage, and for the lighting system and the stage, etc., whatever big deal they're having. So that's what all this bamboo's for. So after the show, or after the wedding, or whatever it is they're doing, I'm not too sure what's going on, we're going to reclaim this bamboo for ourselves here, and we're going to build an outdoor, I'm not sure what you call it, an outdoor hangout. It's a traditional platform with a grass roof, and it's going to be built right next to the little rice shed right in this area here. It's going to be an area to hang out, be able to eat, and have little get-togethers and so on. So that's going to be built right here in this spot right here. It's pretty big, and I don't know what the size is going to be. I don't pretty much don't get involved in the technical details. I come up with ideas and plans. It was my idea to put the bathroom inside in that corner. They were planning to add the bathroom next door to the kitchen. They got the roof here. This is the half roof, and with our old roof, they'll extend it the full length of the house. They were going to put the bathroom on the outside right there. And I came up with the idea of putting the bathroom on the inside of the house. They had the spot for it. It turned out perfect. So now they extend this and just make a bigger kitchen. And they can put a dining hall, you know, whatever they want to do. So that'll be extended. And once they take our old roof, and we'll get a new awning and overhang on this whole concrete slab that goes down the full length of the house. We're going to raise this concrete up to the patio that we got there right now. And for right now, we're just going to raise up and extend this little piece is a little short, so we're going to make it all even, same size, full length of the house, and put an awning in here. Eventually want to raise the concrete all the way around the house to keep the water out. So everything's coming along really great over here in Thailand. Everybody's busy working. I'm the idea man. I'm the idea man. I come up with ideas and I implement them. And so we're doing good. This is where I put my septic tank and drain fields in this back area here. So that's the septic tank back there. And the drain field pipe runs full length all the way up to just before that little bush, and I made a T. It's a T spot there. So then the water, I made this little hump here. See, I got an anthill there to take care of. And this all drains down into my pond, which I've been shifting the pond over because we might do some, well, we kind of decided not to do the construction, but you know, things change from one day to the next. But as you can see, the water level was real high. Got some serious rains here. Oh, and I see we had a cave in, which is good because where the water drains in, I need to lower this area here. I want all this water in this yard to go back in here. Got some frogs in there. And so this is it, man. We got chickens and ducks back there. Got a big yard. And I've been digging up the grass from back here and putting it out in the front. So that's why you got these empty spots here. And still, you press down and it goes up. You know, you press down and it goes up. I don't know. Anyway, I don't do enough videos, so by the time I learn how to use some, it takes so long between videos that I forget. So I covered up this ditch here. It probably wasn't a good idea. I covered up this ditch here. It probably wasn't a good idea. But anyway, I hate ditches. I hate ditches. I want to put in plumbing and run the plumbing out to the back of the end of the house there, to the back of the property back there where it's downhill, and get all the water away from the house. So right now we got the washing machine draining into this ditch here, and the runoff from the roof into this ditch here, and this all got full of water with the heavy rains we got. And we didn't have flooding in the house because they raised the concrete there in front of the main door, and now we would have. They've had flooding problems. So, but once we put the new awning here, and we'll put a drain so it all drains out towards the back. And slowly but surely we're getting it all done. So I'm really excited we got this bamboo to do a project. Funny how things just happen to work out. My brother got this job here in the village, and we'll be able to scarf up this bamboo after the job's done, which is great. We don't have to run around trying to find some and buy some. We'll just get this one at a real good price, so we're good. And I've been putting potted plants. I've been doing a little gardening, moving plants, planting trees, and I fixed this little area. And spreading the plants out, everything was squished together. Spreading everything out, giving it room to grow. And so this is the latest what's going on from Isan, Thailand. Rican and Ang, trying to stay busy and taking care of business. This is the outdoor bathroom over here. You see, and I had to go from there all the way down this way, all the way out this way to go to the bathroom and take showers. So now they're going to have their own indoor shower, so I know they're excited. So it cost less than 3,000 baht. That's less than $100 for all the material to put in that bathroom. They're doing the labor, so what the hell. That's the good thing about the stuff out here. It's not expensive. So that's where we're at. That's where we're at, man. And once in a few years, we'll move on and do other things. So New York, let me sweep around. Got a load of stuff to take to the scrap yard, get a couple of bucks out of all this plastic and stuff. And so yeah, I'm excited for them. They're gonna get the skim coat on the concrete block makes such a difference. So beautiful. This was all concrete block. They skim coated it all. Looks like brand new house. And the tiles and everything. And next project, once they finish with the bathroom, we'll down the road here in a few months, we'll take our old roof off, add it to this section here, lay some concrete on the floor here, and should be able to wash. We'll get a regular sink, put in a regular sink, and hook this kitchen up so it'll be a little better squared away, man. Bring it up to modern technology here. Put a regular sink for her so she don't have to wash dishes on the floor there. So that's the plan with that. So I'm looking forward. That's the next thing after the bathroom. Well, like I said, they got to finish up what we got going now. Get ready to do some serious farming here pretty soon. And dry season will come in a few months. As soon as the dry season comes, we'll start our projects. And as soon as they do all the harvesting and get all the farming done. So this year they spread out the plants, took out all the stuff that was in the middle. And so here we are. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed this little video here. And I learned how they do the septic tanks. I was wondering where they drain to, but the septic tank has no bottom, so the water just drains down, which is it works, I guess. You know. So they got all 3 pieces in. Now they got to make the connections. He's got his water lines all hooked up. Now all he can do is put the toilet drain in and into the septic tank, and cover that all up, and then go back inside and finish up in there. Lay some block, pull out the window. Has he got enough blocks? I don't know. I don't see enough blocks here to build a wall. I don't see enough blocks to build. That must just be that looks like just enough blocks to cover the window that they're pulling out. I don't know what happened with the blocks to... Oh, that's right. Wait a minute. I forget. These blocks are not like the blocks in America. They're real skinny. That's right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Then we got enough blocks. Never mind. I was thinking the size of the blocks that they are in the United States. In the United States, 3 of these blocks. 1 block is 3 of these. So, yeah. Okay. So they got enough blocks to build a wall and cover the window. And got the door. That's the door. Oh, the door's right over here. There's the door, bathroom door. Well, that's going to be cool. There's the bathroom door ready to go. Cement block, they got all the material they got to finish the job. So they'll have this done in a couple of days. They quick. They quick. I used to be quick. Now I'm slow. But, well, that's good. They'll have a little bit of dirt left over to fill in this area here, I guess. Good idea, not a good idea, I don't know. But, yeah, man, that's great. They got that done. I try to stay away from too much. I do a little digging and picking up grass and stuff like that to try to lose weight and get in shape. But I can't do no heavy lifting. Almost 70 years old. Don't need to break nothing because you don't, at 70, 69 and a half almost, you don't heal too good. So I'm very careful about what I do. I'm at a stage in my life now where I just pay people to do shit. I keep wanting to buy tools because I keep thinking I'm a construction worker like I used to. My wife reminds me, you don't need to buy that shit, we just hire somebody to do it. And then I was going to buy a pressure washer and all this stuff. Not necessary, man. So that's the plan, man. So when I do little jobs like this, I just painted all these things with great wheels on them. I'm going to make a rolling bar out of this. I'm going to make a rolling bar out of that one there. Put 4 pipes going up, and I got the bamboo right there. Put a little roof on it, hook it up, make a rolling bar. Haven't decided what I'm going to do with this one here yet. I have no idea. They use this for parades. They put big speakers in there or whatever, and they drag this thing down along the parade routes in the villages and stuff. So, and with that there, I painted up these little plant holders. These things were all pretty surface rust, looking pretty raggedy. They had a white rubber around it, but that had kind of flaked off, so I cleaned them all up and scrubbed them down and gave them a primer coat, and you had leftover primer and paint from the main gate, and I did that. We got one inside the house, so that's what I've been doing. So things are coming along pretty nice, and I'm still having a lot of trouble sleeping. Still a lot of aches and pains, but my doctor in America told me what my problem was. had sent me to a specialist, real good doctor. I went to the specialist. He took a look at my records, and instantly, by looking at my records, instantaneously knew what was wrong with me. I mean, that's how good this specialist was. He said, "It's right here, Mr. Laborda, what your problem is, right here in your paperwork." I said, "Where?" And he showed me. And he pointed to my age. Real funny guy. Says, "You're an old man. Get used to being in pain." So that's what I do. I'm used to being in pain. Arthritis, carpal tunnel, flat feet, metal in my knees, metal in my groin, metal all over the place from hand grenades. They call it foreign matter. But yeah, planted all these plants along the wall here. Some of them are doing okay. Some of them, we got 1, 2 of them didn't make it. Maybe 3 didn't make it, but a few of them making it pretty good. So we're good. So I do a lot of pruning. Walking around pruning my bushes and my trees and stuff, making sure everything grows the way I want it to. We had an old outdoor bathroom in that spot right there. I tore that down, and they left the old one up, and then they built this new one here. And so I went and kicked down. There's still a lot of cement there to be moved around, but it's kind of heavy. I moved as much as I could, and now you can't even tell the concrete. The toilet there is getting covered with green stuff. And that's our low area, so that's where the water drains down into in the front, in this corner of the property. And so I guess that's a good thing. We got a place for it to drain. I got this section draining in the opposite direction. We got this overflow here from the roof, and we got to get a big old holding tank, because we live in a small village, and obviously the tanks they have aren't big enough to sustain the water supply to the village 100% of the time. So the water runs out, I don't know, once, twice a week sometimes. It all depends, you know. So you got to have extra water for backup when the water runs out. So that's the deal. So eventually I think we're going to extend this parking here out to this area here. Well, that probably ain't going to happen no time soon. But because we'll see what happens. So yeah, man, I'm happy for them. They're getting an indoor bathroom, and they're gonna extend their kitchen and modernize it, put some plumbing in there and some sinks, drainage sinks and stuff. And we're gonna get our outdoor. Yeah, what do you got over there? Oh, you got? I'm being called by my little mamita. Oh, we're gonna check out some. What do you call those things in there? Eels. Oh, eels. Oh, we're gonna make some dinner tonight. Oh, look at all the eels. Oh, yeah, shit, hold on. There we go. We got eels in the bucket. And we got one eel in the bucket. And he's looking right at me, and he looks a little pissed off. And there's a whole bunch of eels.
Big one.
Whole bunch of big old eels in the mud over here. And policemen's arresting. You're going to jail. You been bad boy. That's a real big one. He looked like he was going to jump right out of the bucket. I'm backing up. Okay. I know they don't bite, but that's okay. They look like too much like snakes to me. So, we're having this for lunch or dinner?
No, they're going to take home.
They're going to take home and have lunch and dinner over there. Okay.
Oh, big one.
The big one. Oh, shit. No one escaping. Run, 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 run. Oh, he got away. Oh, freedom. Oh, never mind. He got recaptured. Oh, well, he's close. Almost got away. Good policeman. Good. Well, we almost had an escaped convict, but he got recaptured. His freedom didn't last long. Okay, so that's enough. I'm getting away from all this excitement. That's it for that. So there he is, and his wife sitting by here keeping an eye on things. And my wife's over there keeping an eye on things, and that's enough of that excitement. So we're catching eels over here, and we're doing plumbing over there, and everything's good. We got a bunch of junk and plastic stuff taken out of our property, which is good. Makes room for new junk. And well, there we are, man. Well, there we are. Yeah, man. Oh, so excited about this bamboo. We've been wanting to do this little project. And now we lucked out, man, because the bamboo's here. So as soon as they build up what they're going to do, and I guess probably for the weekend coming up, today's I don't know what today is. I lose tracks of who we got. We got some more visitors. We got younger brother. He got his hammer and nail, getting ready to go to work. And these are the guys that are going to be building using the bamboo. They have the bridal shop. I don't know what you call it. They make clothes. They're designers, artists, and they're going to take this bamboo and build something. I'm not sure where they're going to build it. Over there by the temple or in an empty lot nearby or whatever. Oh yeah, they got the wire to strap everything together and the hammer and nails. And they look like that. Where are they going to build this thing? No, this here. Where are they going to build?
Yeah, they have to hook up together.
Yeah, and for where? Temple?
Just one.
Oh, in Yasatan? So how they going to build it here and then take it to Yasatan?
Yes.
In pieces. In pieces. Oh, so they strap like the walls.
You have no space to hook it up, you know.
All right, so they're going to build part of it here and then put it in the truck and move it to the big city, or big town of Yatatan. Oh, okay, so they're going to start building. So I guess we'll be able to see some of their work. But I'll go ahead and sign off. Oh, I got 25 minutes, so I'll post it. So I'll make another video of the construction. As you can see, they're just getting started. The new crew showed up. So it's a busy day here in Kem Cow, Fantoon, or whatever. And we got a dog over here. He's not happy of all the commotion. So New York and Nang signing off, and I'll start another video here in a second for construction of whatever they're building. We'll see what it turns out to be later. New York and Nang signing off.